This is not a bashing session. We is not coming on here to hate on nobody. Everybody is entitled to their opinion. I want to hear from y'all tonight. I've voiced my opinion a lot in this fight. I've said more than enough. I personally feel like this is just trying to discredit a lot of supporters that's out here fighting this fight. But I want to hear from y'all because the haters gonna hate. We don't need to hate over here. We just gonna call out fouls as we see them. I believe it's Zell's name has been used several times. That's first and foremost. $20,000 that came out during trial. Um, Let me see. Let me look at my notes. I notice when I give my opinion, all it does is give people a chance to just go back and fix their narrative. I'm still not buying it, me personally. I'm not gonna come on here and do what they want me to do because again, I'm not gonna go on the attack. It's never gonna be that serious. You're welcome. I came on for us because we need an outlet to come to be able to express ourselves. I see the play. I'm going to call the play out for those that don't see the play. This is just trying to discredit the supporters who's been in this fight from the beginning. This is to try to make one look more creditable than the next. This is about somebody trying to basically hijack the support system. They're trying to push out the people who's really here for the fight, like myself. That's first and foremost. This is to try to compare and contrast. This is about trying to make themselves more creditable because they have industry connections. You heard it first. There was something that was said and he slipped up because when you talk a lot, you catch yourself in the action. And when he said, reach out to R.Kelly's kids, he said, reach out to his kids because the next one is going to be for them. One thing I'm going to say for sure and two for certain, speaking directly to an individual that it just don't get no bigger than the nigga, okay, is not true. This is 100% not even true. And for two, R. Kelly don't even talk like that. He speaks nothing but positivity, even throughout this whole entire situation, what he has been facing. He has not once ever came out and on the attack to try to even clean up none of this mess. His lawyers are going to do all of that and some. So I'm just saying, y'all, I'm not, like I said, it trying to go back and forth with this idiot, because that's what he is. He's a fucking idiot. He's a damn fool. And he's pulling the people through Don Russell's narrative and Cass Jones' writings. She writes a hell of a story. Now, R. Kelly want to get his story out. Okay, he gonna write a 100-page letter. That sounds like a fucking book. And so on top of the book, it's like, okay, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna read this to you in increments. I'm gonna give it to you piece by piece so y'all can keep paying pay by pay. You know what I'm saying? For a person to say this is not about cash apps, I can pull my money up on the table. I don't think nobody else can do the same thing. Yeah, then it was given to him. Then he went in there to visit him, to visiting him from coming out of his mouth to now this is going to be my words, what I'm going to tell. And then they want to discredit me so bad. So this is the tactic that they play. Now watch somebody go live and watch it. Hell yeah, I'm gonna go live. And I'm gonna go live every damn time that idiot goes live. I'm sure am. And then they gonna say, now watch they say Jesus told him. Nope, I don't gotta say God told me nothing. This time it's coming out the horse's mouth itself. So at the end of the day, I know what I know, and I'm going to stand firm on what I believe. Everything that I have ever said since I've been in this support system for R. Kelly has all come to pass. Every single thing that I've called out from the beginning. So I will not shy away from what I know and how I know what I know. All I'm telling you guys is please don't believe the hype. But at the same time, again, I'm not gonna bash, I'm not gonna attack. I'm just saying, listen, pay attention, and just be mindful. You know what I'm saying? And just be mindful because at the same time, Don has really gotten himself out here and he needs a Rico now because His thing was, and see, I'm gonna put it in my community area. Don Russell was already under investigation when it was back in 2018 when he did the gun threat to stop the premiering of Surviving R. Kelly. He was already under federal investigation. That means the feds had already talked to him back in November, December, January 2018 and 2019, way before R. Kelly was even arrested. So I'm telling you guys, watch these plays, man. We're definitely playing chess, not checkers. They don't want me to come on social media. They trying to silence me. It's not gonna happen. But again, if I pull out my phone record, you're going to see I never ever called Choke No Joke. I may have returned his phone calls. I may even called him once or twice, maybe I would say 5 times at the most out of the 50 times he's called me every single day from the time I came on his platform. He was trying to pump information up out of me to the point where I just wasn't sharing it with him because I felt something in my spirit just wasn't right with his spirit. So I backed away from him. This is what y'all don't know. This is not an attack. This is not nobody is upset or mad or trying to be in the lead of the support system. Trust me, my position is my position, and I ain't got to fuss and fight for my position because at the end of the day, I know where I stand in this support system as much as you guys have seen and know as well. So that's a given. I don't even have to argue that. That's just a plus for me all day long. The issue that I'm having is that because people is using R. Kelly's name, as we've heard in the reading of Don Russell's arrest affidavit, his complaint, how his mother even stated again, and I'm reiterating this for those who may have missed it, that you making another move without R. Kelly's knowledge, even though it's for his benefit, you should have checked with him first. And so to me, when I hear those words, I can't get that out my head. So when I hear people using R. Kelly's name, and I know what I know from speaking to who I've spoken to, this is I don't even know how to even tell it to y'all in a way. Either you're gonna get it or you're not gonna get it, you're gonna believe it or you're not gonna believe it. At the end of the day, I'm not here to convince nobody moving forward. I'm back on the clock next week, so I gave y'all all the time that I had to give to y'all. Y'all gonna have to figure this stuff out for real, for real. When I am able to come back on and go back and listen to things that I may have missed because of my work hours, then I'll be able to come back and do these lives afterwards to give you guys my own analysis. But the information that came out to me was nothing new about it. It was all regurgitated. It was all put out there in the way. We already know how the fire marshals went into their to the R. Kelly studio. We already know that they was not looking for nothing more than some alleged girls. We know this case is not about girls. We know this case is about money grab. We know people was upset. We know we heard this from McGee himself, Larry, to be exact, when he was saying that the bus drivers and people didn't get paid and this person didn't get paid. This is nothing new as far as I'm concerned. On top of that, when he said that Joycelyn was on stage, I knew he didn't know what he was talking about, and it couldn't have come from R. Kelly because Joycelyn never got on stage. She went to an R. Kelly's concert with her mother and her 2 sisters, and they met R. Kelly backstage. So that right there just discredits the whole entire narrative of what's the reading is coming out within that piece right there. And then on top of the fact that he almost slipped up and said something along the lines of when he got this document and then he fixed it and said letter. Go back and listen to when he started shouting out his kids and asking for people to reach out to his kids. Why would anybody need to reach out to his kids if you're connected to the man? You should be able to reach out to his kids yourself. So that right there just tells you something. I'm just saying, like, we got to use our own intellect. We have to use our own God's given discernment. We got to use our gut instincts. We got to be able to see when these people come out here and do stuff for R. Kelly and against R. Kelly. We got to know what's real and what's fake. And I'm telling y'all what I know, 100% facts. And I wish the person that is that I am communicating with, on top of the highest person of them all would just come out. But I know that's not likely, and I get my word is my bond. I would never ever share the source and the connection. But just trust me when I tell y'all, I have no reason to lie. I don't care if I'm a small YouTuber or if I'm a big YouTuber. I'm not trying to be bigger than what I am. I'm just thankful to be able to be in the fight as one of 50 million supporters of R. Kelly, can be in this fight, regardless if we have been infiltrated amongst those who portray themselves as supporters versus those who really are. It's hard to see who is and who isn't. And I get that. It's so much confusion, but we know that the confusion is the author, is the devil of the confusion, because God is not. And so all I'm saying is just not be bamboozled, y'all. Keep y'all money in y'all pocket. Keep y'all cash apps in y'all pocket. Listen to the content if that's what y'all choose to do, and do what y'all do. But I'm not gonna never ever hate on nobody, and hating ain't in my DNA. But I can show you how many cash apps I've sent out. I can show you how I was in support. But then it's no different from people who is against R. Kelly, and then they come in to say, now I see that he is innocent. So if I support you because I see that you trying to be authentic, but then I realize after I've given you my money and my time, and I peep game that you not really who you say you are, I have that right to pull back, just like you have the right to say he's guilty, and now you want to change your mind from guilty to innocent. So you gotta pick how you coming off with this stuff. So at the end of the day, that's why I say yes, our eyes definitely have to be open. I'm on top of this. If R. Kelly want his story to get out, he needs to talk to his legal team and find out what to put out. And babe, you already know. You already know. You sat there and you heard the conversation yourself. We don't have to share this information with the people, but you are my God witness. If it wasn't for you sitting right there, you would probably not believe me either. So I'm gonna say thank you, Rob Lee, for coming in the chat and speaking up, because you was right there when I got that phone call. You have been there through it all with me, but I'm just here to say that Kelz ain't doing what's being said. This is somebody who wants to speak out on R. Kelly's behalf, as the same way Don Russell and his mother was doing things without R. Kelly's knowledge and saying, okay, this is for his benefit and stuff like that. But come on, y'all, let's not be stupid around here. I'm not gonna let y'all be stupid, not on my watch. Now, if anybody want to be an idiot and go over there and entertain that, let them. I'm not saying don't go, because I'm watching it too. I gotta listen to what's being said, because I'm making my phone calls and I'm making sure people that needs to be aware is aware. So at the end of the day, I'm just saying, continue to utilize what God has blessed. Absolutely, Cynthia. And thank you guys for y'all full support. I'm telling you, man, I have no reasons to sit here and lie and conjure up no false information, like unlike others. Like I said, because they are it's a group of them. And if y'all got a chance to go look at the sermon that I put in my community chat, I told y'all to go check out TD Jakes. Outnumbered, we are outnumbered, but at the same time, Caleb will have that victory. I'm not buying it either, Mo Love. Thank you, y'all. Please hit that like button. The story's already been told. That's all I'm saying. R. Kelly Doug Anton is on saying he is still representing him. So I mean, Doug don't want to let his position go. I understand. A lot of people lying on Kelz, and that's so sad and so unfortunate. I have not heard anything new. Nothing new. That's all I'm saying. So again, you guys, it's too much going on. And it's so sad that people is really sitting out here trying to put this message out, saying that it's coming from R. Kelly himself. I feel bad because Kelly is not saying any of this stuff, and he don't even talk like that. He don't have nothing bad to say about nobody. He would never down talk nobody. Not from what I know for myself. He don't speak like that. That's not even that. Don't even sound like R. Kelly. So I'm just telling y'all what I know, and I'm gonna always come out and say what I have to say. It's just this is a very sad situation. It was well detailed notes that was written, right? And the sad part about it is, again, Thank you, loving Mr. Kelly YTF. Thank you. Yeah, definitely. Trying to figure this stuff out. But like I said, y'all, we over here, this is an outlet for us to come to vent and express ourselves and get our point of views out. Say what we mean. If R. Kelly can't read or write, why is the letter so well put together for the most part? Because Trevin, he's saying that somebody else wrote it for him, like a jail inmate wrote this on his behalf. Another, just, man, I'm telling y'all, they're trying to fuck R. Kelly up so bad. They trying to make it appear. But see, what Don is clever. I'm gonna tell you how clever Don is, because he's getting people to do shit for him. Eventually he's going to be subpoenaed. He's going to have to come to court and testify that either he spoke to Kelz or he didn't speak to Kelz. So that's a good thing, that he's willing to be a pawn in this fight and come out here and put this bullshit out here like that. That's the sad part about it. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't see that, but I just caught that. So I'm just going to highlight the highlighted comments. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And again, because why would he want to speak out in this way through anybody when we all out here supporters? Nobody is bigger than nobody. And for him to try to put himself on a pedestal, that's because he had a taste of being around the celebrity life and he fell short of it. Now he's a YouTuber on here trying to get, you know what I'm saying, the bag, and by any means necessary. Exactly. He would never speak like this. Ever, man. Never. I'm glad you guys can see what it is, man, for real. And thank you guys so very much for supporting me. All you have to do is hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed to the channel, and that's all I ask for. At this point, keep your cash apps for the holidays. Spend it on your loved ones, your family, the people that's in your immediate circle, your immediate life. Spend it out for those people, because this is the end of the year. Max out your cards on your family and your loved ones and those who you feel are so deserving. If you do want to donate, it's appreciated, but trust me, it is not required over here. That is not what I'm here for. And it's sad. I have nothing but receipts. Robert Lee is my witness. That nigga called my phone every day. Me and Robert Lee got into it because the nigga called my phone at 2 o'clock in the morning. He said, why is this nigga calling you at 2 o'clock in the morning? So I have my receipts. Rob Lee's my witness. He sat there and he saw me trying to be helpful. And I told Rob Lee, I said, babe, I said, I got to back up away from dude. I can't deal with him. He's a fraud. I didn't see what I see now. Earlier on, I never jump into no situations without fully evaluating them, and I did not fully evaluate it. I should have never ever been on the platform. I can't take that away. It's out there. It is what it is. I don't regret anything that I have done, but what I can do is learn from my mistakes and move forward. I have learned from my mistakes, and the fact that he tried to come out and come and attack me when I didn't deserve to be attacked, because he listened to third party people who had already been telling him to watch me because I record people, but the same people telling him to watch me is the ones he should be watching, because they're the ones that's going to drop their audio way before I drop my audios. So at the end of the day, mine may never come out. I got audio on so much that it has yet to come out, because it's not about exposing anybody. This is not about them. Whatever personal issues I have with anybody, I deal with them at a later time. My focus is R. Kelly, free R. Kelly. And somebody said in the chat, why would you put a degrading picture up of R. Kelly when even in the media they say the disgraced singer? Even anytime I'm reading something and it say disgrace, I always turn it around and I speak very highly of R. Kelly. I never want to put a bad picture out of R. Kelly. I don't need to be reminded of where he is at. That is drama. That's excuses. That's to degrade him. He never was even for him. So to me, this is funny to him. This is entertaining. This is a game. This is not for real, because you want to make him look good, not make him look like the monster that they say he is, having him in an orange jumpsuit. That's something you would never ever see on my screen. That's why I always humanize him. That's what humanizing looks like. That right there is not humanizing. That is degrading under every sense of the letter, to each letter of the word of degrading. That's nothing about that was pleasant at all. You know what I'm saying? It's at this point, I don't know who to believe. Well, at the end of the day, I mean, if you're confused, then the confusion is coming from the devil. Got a question? We're trying to get the word out there. And just as you know what, I'll hit you on your email. Thank you, Travel the World. Thank you. Hit me definitely. You need not to say anything. If he is doing it, then you know who to talk this hook with his case. Yes, and you know, and I have, and I am, and I'm going to continue to enlighten the people that needs to be enlightened, and we'll see change come soon, y'all. That's all I got to tell y'all. I will be back at work next week, so I won't be able to get back on here as I will want to get back on here. But you know, hey, Robert Kelly doesn't sure his private life like that. He does not, man. He don't even talk like that. And that's why I'm saying the somebody that's behind this is somebody that knows R. Kelly and trying to speak on R. Kelly's behalf in a way that they would defend the situation. But you can't defend the situation the way you want to. You have to defend it the way that you have to defend it through your legal team in the court of law. There's no need to try to impress the public. There's no need to try to impress the subscribers and the fans and the bloggers. There's no need to try to impress any of us. Only thing we can be impressed by is when his legal team goes in there and do what they need to do to free R. Kelly. Jennifer is going to go in there, file this motion to get the judge to review the case and look at everything from every angle that the judge can look at it, and then go ahead and try to get the judge to retract the verdict. Basically, pull back the guilty verdict and declare him a mistrial, or declare him innocent, and then either retry him or release him from these charges. You know, that's what Jennifer can do. So you know, people out here doing this type of stuff, man, no, I'm not buying it. And they had the nerve to throw Tasha K name in it. R. Kelly would never address a blogger by her name, never. And then he even brought Jay-Z up in it. So now it's starting to look even more like Jay-Z allegedly had reconnected with him and already got his jaw broke once. Maybe he willing to pay him to do something. Who knows? I don't know. All I can tell y'all is that this ain't right. I'm not gonna sit back and watch this fiasco jump off like this. And then he didn't even have his facts of the story correct. And so again, me coming on behind him doing this is just to bring awareness after whatever he does. I could have came on earlier, but that was such a 1 minute clipping. It's just the same old promotion clipping that he did the other day when he was gonna come on and act like he came out the MDC and this, that, and the other. So, you know, just dramatic stuff. I don't care if it's him or not. This shouldn't be said. R. Kelly said anything. Absolutely. Even if it did come from R. Kelly, which I know 100% for a fact it did not. But even if it did come, why would anybody want to use his name knowing he can't speak out for himself to the magnitude that someone else is doing it? So that just not right. And like I said, Don Russell exposed the plan and the plot. His mother exposed it when she said what she said in her text messages. And so it just shows that people doing stuff and saying R. Kelly said it, no different from Don Russell. It's the same playbook. That's why I said y'all stay vigilant, stay cautious, stay aware. Man, this is not right. I feel like they are setting the stage, and this is a big distraction and also could hurt Kelz. Yes. And not only is they setting the stage, but just remember, Don Russell is dealing with his own demons right now. Don Russell has to deal with the fact that he has to he has charges and stuff, and so they're putting him like he's an enterprise. But who's the enterprise working with Don Russell? So Don is using people to get swooped up in his drama because he needs to take down someone else with him. Because remember, one man ain't an enterprise. So if you got somebody dumb enough to get out here and do what Don Russell did, which was get on there, make phone calls to the theater in New York and say that there's a gun threat and that somebody's gonna shoot up the place. This is no different from watching this jokester on his channel reading something saying that it came from R. Kelly. Now he got him a fucking co-defendant. And so anybody that want to be a co-defendant, then going to be a co-defendant over there. But over here, we will not. That man could not even look into his own camera like he was on something. Yeah. And then pre-recording this stuff ain't even funny. Like, you gonna read it. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you're pre-recording it, because it's like I said, it's not real, it's not authentic. He even make jokes about his intellectual. Yeah, it's not about you bloggers. This here is a real if anybody care anything about R. Kelly, right, then nobody would be doing any of this stuff like this. Is not cool. You know what I'm saying? This is a straight up sabotage of Mr. Kelly's, aka, yeah, because they're trying to make it seem like he's speaking out and he's saying this and he's saying that. He don't even talk like that. I'm telling you, R. Kelly do not talk like that. Anybody that has ever had a conversation with R. Kelly, have anybody know R. Kelly personally, he do not even talk like that. He would never ever say nothing bad. And I can't wait to hear what he claimed he got to say about his ex-wife Andrea, because we know R. Kelly would never say nothing bad. He don't talk like this. But see, what I'm doing is giving him an opportunity to go back and fix whatever he about to come with tomorrow. He's gonna have to come correct. I didn't say nothing on purpose because I figured let's let him put his foot in his mouth and say whatever it is that he feel he needs to say. But watch the play, and I'm calling this out. I don't care when nobody say. I'm gonna keep calling these fouls out. If everyone is for R. Kelly like they say, then why bring down another blogger for what they feel is right? The fact is, every blogger that have watched has said, yes, but that's irrelevant. This is not about no money. This is not about bringing down another blogger. This is about protecting R. Kelly, and the fact that people are out here trying to put R. Kelly in stuff that he ain't doing. This letter is like taking the witness stand. Why would Rob do that? Nah, it's nothing he would do. Nothing, because he didn't even take the stand in his own defense. He could have got up there and testified if he wanted to. He stays silent because his lawyers got this. They gonna turn it all around. We just have to be patient, y'all. Exactly. I agree with Mr. Lee. Sounds like the letter is like something to ops on the radar road, to be honest, and how they come up with the many pages so fast. And after the con artist interview, though, for real, because the con artist and Cash Jones is still in communication with each other. She didn't even testify during trial when she should have testified. She did not. And so to hear this stuff, yes, I'm going to always come. I don't care what these people say. They're saying all this negative stuff because they're trying to knock me down. They're trying to get me off social media. They don't want me to come back with the lies that come out. So they figure if we could discredit her, then we can, because I'm the strongest voice out here amongst maybe one or two others. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not taking away from nobody, because at the end of the day, we all out here that's really real is here for the injustice. We're really here to see the Mann Act abolished. We're here to see it go away forever, and nobody can never use this against nobody else in the future. But we're not going to let them use R. Kelly to be the poster child for this movement that they have used him for. We're going to continue to protect R. Kelly. If you really for R. Kelly and you care for R. Kelly, you wouldn't do nothing like this. You would never even say he said this, he said that. Why can't we hear, man? I can't. It is what it is. Honestly, what is being said in this letter thus far, that is hurting him. Everything he has read thus far seems to have helped people see what happened to him that was illegal. Yeah, because at the end of the day, somebody is trying to get this message out pertaining to R. Kelly. Somebody is trying to speak on R. Kelly's behalf as if they are R. Kelly speaking. But in reality, this is not coming from R. Kelly. I know this to be 110% facts. I'm telling y'all what I know. Y'all can just go look at his interviews. Y'all can see his interviews for yourself. Listen to them Cash App shout outs at each live. I have heard it, the same snake sending the money. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Because they have gathered up a lot and taken so much from him that they're now wanting to give it to an individual to do the dirty work for them. And again, I mean, if you vulnerable and you're gullible and you that much of a dummy, then what you got coming for you is meant for you. I'm not here to save nobody. I'm only here for Robert Sylvester Kelly and free Amal and free Larry Hoover and any other black man that's being wrongfully accused and wrongfully convicted. I'm going to always be here to support the rights for the men's, but all this back and forth hating stuff and doing this and doing that, I'm not for it. It's definitely suspect. I thought he was talking about me about the picture because I said something about it on his Instagram. So when he live ended, I went to let him know how I felt about insulting people because we asked for a better picture, right? And that's what I'm saying. Well, you should be able. Why would anybody want to? And his excuse is, well, why it hurts your feelings. Hell yeah, that shit hurt our feelings because we don't want to see R.Kelly in no fucking jumpsuit. We want to humanize him, not demonize him. And to me, this is he's selling his soul. He's trying to get in back in the industry, so he's selling his soul and using R.Kelly to get back in the industry. And that's my personal opinion. That's how I feel because I'm like I said, I got so much receipts on dude. It ain't even funny. From the audio down to the fucking text messages, down to everything. I can repeat everything I said and everything that I have put out. I have it all. But what he has said and done is nothing near what he has admitted to when he jumped the gun himself and tried to come for me. He ain't telling the truth and the whole truth and nothing but the truth. He's not the truth. And I know that to be a fact because I have the truth in my phone and I have the truth. You said the same thing. Oh, hey, just because. Yeah, see, I gotta look at these comments because y'all can't be in here with that. Exactly, like when Don made that Surviving Lies page and everyone thought that was Rob and it was not. Exactly. That's not R. Kelly style, not at all. And the next story, right. I don't like the YouTube fighting and everybody say they are for R. Kelly. Please listen, and Justice not putting his word out here at this time. Yeah. People want to be at the head. They're looking for somebody to be the number one leader in the support system. I don't want to be the number one leader. I just want to be one of R. Kelly's 50 million supporters who's really out here speaking the truth. I'm not going to come on here hating. There's no hating in my DNA. There's no hating in my blood. So that don't even apply. So I definitely got to let that fly. If anything is being spoken about anything, it should be about the future cases he has fight, not the old ones. It's sickening, right? Because that stuff is old. Nobody don't even care about the past and everything he's saying. We already know about this stuff. I don't get why would mess up his reputation by he as a letter and it's not authentic. Dude really has been the game a while and risk and do that. Yeah, because that's what people do when they trying to knock on them doors for these rituals and whatever they will, what people will do. It's the love of money, and it's sad because if you got your own bag, there's no way you're going to be bamboozled or vulnerable or gullible enough to even put this out there like this. This is sickening. And they know when he get out, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, and that's why they trying to get ahead of him being out by putting this false narrative out. But again, this is really going to put a person into an indictment of their own. We've saw bloggers get indicted. We've saw bloggers names be brought up in the documents and the motions and things like that. So maybe they're just trying to help him be a part of this case. Who knows? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. People can go watch it and listen to the way he's. Yeah, exactly. Loving Mr. Kelly. Yes. If foes look suspect, right. The only way a letter get past the Fed is through a visit from his legal team. Use your headphone, your head people. Facts. Show Rob's signature on that letter in his community. Show Rob's signature on the letter. Good luck. People trying to fabricate stuff. Like I said, it's so many moving parts, but people are exposing themselves. And this is really good for exposure because now people are being exposed and now you can clearly see who they are. I'm not going to be silenced. I don't care what happens along the way. I'm going to keep coming out and speaking what I feel. When I hear this stuff, I'm going to combat it the best way I can. I am. Where are you? Okay. I'm just running through these comments so I can make sure I'm so confused by this. The letter. I don't think R.Kelly kids should hear anything of this. Okay, no negativity. Thank you. Too many pages to fold to sneak in. Right. Don Russell got that production company. He must have promised a partnership or something. I'm telling something is going on, but we just stay mindful. Let's keep our eyes open. Let's not be fooled by what's happening. Yes, they can't handle me because I know I'm the truth and I understand. Ain't never gonna be no jealousy over here. Ain't no hating over here. Ain't no jealousy. This is me on my platform speaking my truth on what I feel, and everybody has a platform to use the way they want to use it. And this is how I'm using mine. This is starting to be a movie that never ends. With longer, y'all need to take a break and look at yourselves. Yeah, I understand, but you know, it is what it is. That's right, I believe things should be done decent and in order, and that dude is out of order and all over the place. Exactly. Y'all blocking people that's just asking. No, we're not blocking people that's just asking questions. We is whoever getting blocked is getting blocked because they just being negative, and they're the ones that's hating. Because we ain't hating over here. Hollywood. I went to one of the concerts with my sister front row seat, and when I tell you, he's the man, so soft spoken. They all yes, because he don't even talk like that. The letter sounds like those rap songs he played for 30 minutes. Truth not in it at all. Just read Solar Coaster, even with the co-writer. You could hear his voice in the writing. This is someone writing trying to sell Wolf tickets. Exactly. If y'all ever get R. Kelly's book, Solar Coaster, then that will definitely give you a greater perspective. If you ever had a conversation with R. Kelly, if you know R. Kelly, then you already know that's not R. Kelly. He don't talk like that under no circumstances. And I get he's trying to paraphrase because he said it's his words coming from R. Kelly, but that you're trying to word play. That's called word playing, and nobody's going to be mind fucked around here. Not on my watch. I already told y'all I'm going to come and combat whatever I need to combat, and I'm going to always come on here and say what needs to be said. But everybody got receipts on everybody, so whose hands are clean? I'm 3+ years in watching everyone. So again, nobody got clean hands in this fight. Everybody done something, but at the same time, the stuff that was done that's hands are dirty is from people who was having personal beefs with each other. People hands that are clean are the ones who are supporting R. Kelly and not getting this mixed up with personal beef, because whatever people got personal, they need to separate that from their content and their commentary when it comes to R. Kelly. So it's too many people that's mixing anything with the wrong stuff, and that's not cool. Tonight it was a whole hour of his rap, right? Exactly. And then that's just annoying. Nobody wants to hear that. And I saw a lot of people getting uh blocked too because they was saying that, and it was just so many. I was like, damn, how many pages can one make? That they all came back saying the exact same thing. I'm like, what the hell? The stalkers are coming out the bushes, girl. Yes, it's get real. When you keep it real, they're gonna come for you. When you the truth, they come for the truth. If I was saying anything that wasn't truthful, you think people will be over here? Not at all. They would never come over here. People would never come over here if they felt anything like that. Yeah, he did. He said they were some dumb supporters. I heard it. So that right there is because he's pissed off, he's mad, he's in his feelings, and what he's doing is not working. He's doing that Don Russell playbook, and that Don Russell playbook has been played out. Like I said, I'm gonna take a picture of when the Fed started investigating Don Russell. You guys are gonna see that Don Russell was clearly being investigated way before R. Kelly was even arrested. R. Kelly was arrested on July 11, 2019. Don Russell was being federally investigated sometime around I want to say November, December of 2018, or as early as January 2018. If I'm not mistaken, I have it, and I will be posting it for you guys in my community area, so that way you guys can take a look at that at that time. Why is this happening? Oh my God. Because Don Russell is getting ready to go to trial, and he needs to bring R. Kelly down. He needs to be creditable. He needs to say R. Kelly said this and R. Kelly said that. Why would R. Kelly break his silence now when he could have said something during trial if he really wanted to break his silence? But like I said, because of what I know, this is not a fact. This is false. I know one thing for a fact: where a shakedown happens in jail, that means CO corrections officers check your cell. They won't or wouldn't let you have 100 pages of anything, right? Shout out to my church family, Bishop Willie. Okay, I'll highlight that for you, for your church peoples. Hey, I'm unsubscribed from these. Yeah, too many people want the number one spot, and nobody really just wants the truth, which is so sad, Mano. And I'm sorry that you got yourself confused. But like I said, the only author of confusion is the devil. So if anything is confusing, it's not coming from the man above. It's only coming from the devil, because that's what he does. He confuses people. God is the Omega, the beginning and the end, and nobody goes through him without going through his son. So at the end of the day, he would never confuse you. He would never leave you nor forsake you. And if God said it, then guess what? I believe it. Listening to the so-called letter was like listening to a script from a screenplay, because it was definitely scripted. And I'm glad you guys over here at Pieces of the Puzzle can see a script from a mile away. So thank you guys for being consciously and cautiously aware. Joe didn't address his visit. Felons cannot get visits for the inmates, not at all. And again, this could have come from the PI who was in communications with R. Kelly. This could be Don Russell, because they're communicating and connected. This is Cash Jones' writings, because we know she likes to write fictional stories, and then it sounds believable, but it's nothing that we did not already know. When people are putting stuff out here that's already out here, and then trying to put it in a letter and try to make it appear as if this is some revelation. This is nothing new. This is stuff that we already know. The devil is definitely busy. He's never going to steal my joy. Not at all. That could have been a book, right? I have the book and I did read it. Okay, see? You don't got to prove yourself. Just say it's not the truth, and you don't need to say more. Just stop. Okay. Y'all gonna make me watch this video to listen to the how fake the look. Baby, I ain't gonna never say don't. I want you guys to pay attention, but just be mindful when you do go and pay attention. Just be on top of y'all game. I better not listen to what the writer by the block was, period. Yeah, because they need a new skin in the game to put this type of information out, because nobody is going to believe if it came from me or if it came from any other blogger. They wouldn't want to believe it. But if you get somebody that's somehow semi-creditable, then you will want to possibly try to believe it. But like I said, nobody's going for it. Facts. He couldn't look at the camera because he knew it was right. Was it Star 67 that wrote that motion, and it was from by yes, yes, yes. We just have to be aware of the deceitful manipulative snakes from the pits of hell. Absolutely. Absolutely. You said it best, sis. I appreciate that comment. I think supporters are so hopeful for his freedom that they have become gullible and believe in anyone. Yeah, very sad and unfortunate, but all is not believing, because all 220 of y'all know what it is. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys for just trusting me to come on here and not have to sugarcoat nothing, not have to lie to y'all to kick it, not have to dim nobody likes to shine, but yet tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I stand firm on everything that I say. Free R. Kelly is all I'm yelling. And until next time, that was my time. Remember, I'm back on the clock next week. So I gave y'all all my vacation time. I spent it all with you guys. I will continue to come on. I don't care what time I get off work. I will listen to anything else that's coming out, that's being said, it's been said by R. Kelly. And I will most definitely continue to come on here and give you guys my opinion of the matter. And if anything is new that we have yet to hear, then I will confirm it at that time. But I do appreciate each and every one of you guys. May God continue to be a blessing of each and every one of y'all lives. And as he guides us through the night, and we be blessed to see another day, because nobody is promised tomorrow. And remember, free R. Kelly is all I'm yelling. Free them all. Free Larry Hoover. And remember, Kelz said it best. This right here definitely is not the way it's supposed to be. Not buying it. Let me see.
Italian way of life.
Hold on. Here we go. Well, the red flag for me is how you do not know how to get in touch with these kids. Thank you. Exactly. You heard him say story, then corrected himself by saying letter. Yes, he was saying story, then he said document, and then he cleared. Y'all got to go back and listen to it. And I promise you, I even screen recorded it. I'll probably just post it on my Twitter account for you guys to hear it for yourself. It's not supposed to be green. This is too short to post over here. Do your own research. Free R. Kelly. Let's continue to put these pieces of the puzzle together, one piece at a time. I love you too, Godmother, always. And forever's not supposed to be done. Exactly. They mad because I'm here to do this. I get it. I understand. But this is why watch TD Jakes outnumbered, because they want me silenced, and this is not going to happen. Except you and me. Life's not supposed to be known. Robert Lee's stupid. And then he corrects himself with, "Oh, I just lied." Let's go back up. Y'all funny. I'll see y'all on the next one. That was a good one, Mano. I hope I'm saying your name right. This is where it's at. Thank you, Paula. I appreciate you guys so very much. Thank you all. Thank y'all for being smart, man. Thank you. Stepping in the name of love. Robert Lee's silly. Definitely chasing the industry. He talking about all them people in the industry, in the Illuminatis, and everybody fucking in the ass for a position, and he just got fucked in his. This shit is crazy. Thank you, Tawana. Maybe I'll come back tomorrow and I'll get on camera and I'll do some call-ins. We'll do some call-ins tomorrow. I appreciate you guys. Free R. Kelly. Make sure y'all take care of y'all loved ones for Christmas. Do something really nice for them. See you guys on the next one. As I keep breaking down these lies told on Kelz. One piece at a time. Pieces. Free R. Kelly over here. And humanize him. Not demonize him. Pieces.